What's up, K-Walk Comedy? What's going on with you? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Definitely. No one has decided to show up yet. It's just me and you, clearly. Well, it says 2 people are on the live with us, so hopefully that's a good thing. That'll come through a little later. Go back to here. All right. Oh, there we go. What's going on, Florence? You're muted. You're muted, Florence. So if you were gonna talk, you gotta bring us up. Bring us up. I'm gonna set it up so that people can hear you online too.
Okay, let me fix all of this nonsense I got going on here.
I'm live on YouTube as well, Florence, just letting you know. And I just want to say what's up to my bride. What's going on, babe? It's good to see you out there. Kanique just said what's up in the chat.
Hello, Mrs. Nugent. I was on the live trying to find you so I could moderate, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Should be. 4 people out there. We got 1 like already. Doing a quick little hangout in, all right, better yet, for those that are online, let me know if you can hear Florence. Florence is in our community group. Let me show you that real quick. See, this is our community group over here, right here, yeah. So you're seeing us hanging out over in the community group. But yeah, let me know if you guys can hear her.
Hello.
Want to make sure you guys can hear her. All right. Couple of things I want to share today. So Florence, this is just a quick bonus. Welcome to the Coaching Corner with Kirk. I see it. This is a quick bonus. He says, loving the hair. And K-Walk.
Thank you.
She says, yes, we can hear. Yes, we can hear. All right, that was critical. We needed to hear that part. So that's good to know. But yeah, welcome to the Coaching Corner with Kirk. We are doing things slightly differently this week. I'm hearing a notification, but I don't know where from. Oh, okay, I see it now. We're doing things slightly differently this week where we are actually showcasing the community. We're showcasing Workers Warehouse, right? On the Coaching Corner, we're showcasing the Workers Warehouse. So what I showed you just a second ago is one of our members that just decided to pop in. All of the members have been notified, so they could all come in, but this is not our normal day. So it's possible that several of them are doing other things. So they may not be able to come in and hang out with us today, which is fine. But wanted to just showcase that real quick. And Enenea is here. I wanted to just say what's up. What's going on, Enenea? She says, hey, Kirk. Hey, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today. Always good when we have community members come through and hang out. But yeah, I want to showcase a couple of things. So let me go to slash. Yeah, that is it. That did it. All right, so I'm going to, let's stop the music. Let's bring up our screen. All right, so this is the Workers Warehouse. What you're seeing on the next page to me here. Let me get my smart mouse going because I love my smart mouse or Pro Mouse. I keep on saying smart mouse, but it's Pro Mouse. All right, so turn that on. Right, so Florence is still over here on this other page, but we're going to showcase the Workers Warehouse homepage. This is the Workers Warehouse homepage, and on the homepage, hey, what's going on, Micah? Micah Flemings, thank you so much for coming through and hanging out. But on the homepage, you have this update video where I'm kind of walking through some of the things I'm going to walk you through in live online today. So first of all, it says here you'll find a growing catalog of resources, courses, downloads, and how-to series to start your content entrepreneur journey. That's the first thing you're going to see on the page. Next thing down, you'll see an entire series. Establish yourself as an expert with content. Watch this mini course, right? 6 modules. They're about 7 to 8 minutes a piece and walks you methodically through the entire process of establishing yourself as an expert with content. All this is made available on the Workers Warehouse homepage, which is free to those, well, I shouldn't say free. It is made available to those who are members, who are subscription holders in Workers Warehouse. Next thing you have is learn the 5 critical components that generate camera confidence. So this is a live masterclass replay. And again, you have access to this in the warehouse. And we will be swapping these out. We're going to create a page of just masterclass replays. But I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of this just so you can hear it.
Yeah, there's definitely something to be said for doing the practice and doing the private location. I love that M3 Live. There's also something to be said for repetition. Darren Buss, I love that. And David Hunt, you are absolutely correct. There is, you can almost take the camera off and just say confidence. But these tips I'm going to give you are specifically for camera confidence, but you will see how they apply to all of life. And so let's dive into that real quick. I just love your comments. I love that we're getting feedback that resonates with what I'm going to share as well. So tip number 1, some of you may have heard me say this before. It does not get old. It does not, it doesn't unapply, right? You've got to do the homework. And I cannot tell you how many people are unwilling to do the homework.
All right, that is the first few minutes of a, what is this, 34-minute video, which is a mini masterclass replay that you have access to. And there's like at least 10 or 12 of these that you will have access to in the warehouse. This is the first one we're going to have up. I'm actually working on the next 3 right now. Not that I'm re-recording them or having to create them myself. I'm just making them available in one place, because a lot of the content that we are able to share on YouTube for free is content that is going to get you, one small thing, help you to do that, get you across the line. But those overarching content items, like we're doing with the morning motivation series, that is not something that I can do in a 7-minute video. That's something that I have to do over a long haul. So we've done almost 60 videos on motivation, and we have just barely scratched the tip of the iceberg. And so that series is what we're doing publicly for everybody. But in the Workers Warehouse group membership, we're going to be putting in stuff like this. I'm going to be going through a series on how to get started with live video, regardless of what your purpose is. That series is going to be in Workers Warehouse. We're going to go through a series of how to build out your studio, all the different components from basic to intermediate to advanced. As you can see today, let me go back to my main camera. You can see today, I'm actually here at work in my office at work. This is not even really supposed to be a studio. It's just my office at work. But what do you think? You know, I can help you walk through the process of essentially creating a studio no matter where you are, so that you can have a good, clean, crisp look regardless of what situation you find yourself in. So these are some of the things that we're going to be walking through in the warehouse. Additionally, in the warehouse, there are courses that we have made available. You can buy these courses. You can go to kirkarnation.com /courses right now. Buy these courses individually for $50 a piece. You can buy StreamYard Ultimate, the Ecamm Deep Dive, Remote Producer Accelerator. You can buy Course Creation Fundamentals. You can buy Content Creation for Ministry. There's an even one that I don't have for sale called Live Video Planning, Live Show Planning A to Z. I have that, and it will be available in the warehouse. But you can buy those courses for $50 a piece, or you can sign up to be a member of the warehouse, Workers Warehouse. And in the warehouse, you'll be able to gain access to these courses at no additional cost. Those courses are available here in the warehouse. They're available in the warehouse. So if you just go to kirkarnation.live/buy, I'm going to put that in the chat right now. That's going to take you right there. In fact, I might even pin this comment. But this is the I see you, tech. What is the? I didn't see that. Let me see. Tech yourself. Tech yourself. I like that. Tech yourself. That's a really cool. That's a really cool channel name. But clean transition with the camera. Thank you. But one of the things that you'll see when you go to that page, there'll be a video right at the top. Watch that video. Take a listen to it. If it interests you, if it intrigues you, definitely go ahead and give us check it out. If you want to become a member, if you're in a place where you can't do that quite yet, let me know. But I want you to know that, again, these 5 courses that you see on screen are all available in the warehouse. Let's just take a look at the StreamYard Ultimate. So we're going to StreamYard Ultimate. You get to this page, and you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 modules. 8 modules. Here's an overview of the basics. All right, boom. We're walking through the basics of the course.
All right, as we get started here, we want to actually start off with an overview of destinations. So that start off with some hashtags, and so
that's
you would just kind of
45-minute video. That's a 45-minute video. That's a 45-minute video. This one is quick concept. That's a 5-minute. Here is a 20-minute. Here is another 10-minute, 17-minute, 18-minute, 20-minute, and then there's live Q&A, 15 minutes. These are all modules here within the course that you would have access to. Again, go to Ecamm Deep Dive, and again, you have what? 8 modules. 8 modules available to you that you can go through. This first section, just an overview of the entire platform, that's an hour video. The concept, the perspective that we're trying to share here is that in the warehouse, you will find resources that will basically jumpstart your entire content entrepreneurship journey, right? Additional warehouse resources, you have the Workers Warehouse homepage. We're going to go back to that real quick because I want you to see something down
to make sure you guys are aware of that part.
All right, so
then we have our challenge.
My intro video that will be sitting right there at the top. But here, underneath the courses, right? Underneath the courses, you now have the warehouse downloads. Warehouse downloads. This is an equipment list. So you go here, boom, that's going to give you, and you can go right here to download that thing. All my gear recommendations, the entire equipment list is now here. You can grab that, you can download that, you can actually take a look at that and figure out what you want to do. The ebook, this is a $10 purchase. Workers Warehouse members get access to the ebook for free. YouTube description template. You ever wondered, what should you put in your YouTube description? I'm making that available to you. Sound effects, all the sound effects that I use, the cheering, the another one, the bleep, the DJ air horn, the doorbell, all of that made available to you in the warehouse for free. Not free, but it's a part of your membership. Membership, in my opinion, is going to be, as we are restructuring, membership is going to be the way we are going to be providing value going forward. If you sign up for $45 a month, we will continue to add to the resources, to the courses, to the series. We'll continue to add other downloads that will just help. They will just get you across the line. And if you're interested in those, definitely think about going ahead and signing up for membership. There's 12 of you guys on the live right now. We got 5 likes. I'm going to get right into answering some of your questions if you have those. Ha ha ha. Cool name indeed. Let me see what we got here. Tech Yourself. Yes, Tech Yourself is a great name. I love it. He says thanks. So warehouse graphics. Boom, warehouse graphics. You can literally get 5 different live streaming graphics packages that you can customize right here in the warehouse. And we would make these available to you immediately. Boom. This is a $99 purchase. And we make these available to you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue gold. I'm gonna just change that so you can kind of see. Boom, 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 boom. You have all the different graphics packages available to you here in the warehouse. Now, for some of our warehouse members, like my sister Florence, did you know that these were all here? Yeah,
I found them last night.
Okay, good.
I was supposed to be sleeping. I came in the office and I was watching the camera confidence class.
There you go.
Instead of sleeping.
There you go. There you go.
I was like, when you said you backed the truck up, I was like, he backed the 53-footer up and emptied that joker out.
Yes, I did. And let me be clear, there are several more of those half hour, around that time frame, mini masterclass type content that we have. Five steps to being a successful content creator. We have, I think, some that kind of deviate a little bit. We have one about how to know if you're ready to be an entrepreneur, how to know if you're ready to start out in business. We have that as well. And we're going to be making those available on that particular portion of the Workers Warehouse page. So there's going to be a number of resources. And of course, we also, for those that are watching online, we can come to the feed. Let me cancel that. I don't want to leave this page. But we can come to our community feed. And let me make this a little bit bigger so you can kind of see that a little bit better. But we can come to the community feed. We can talk to one another. Here's a roll call that's got a boatload of comments on there where we're just kind of talking about how, some of the things that we are trying to get done with our content, in the community. And this becomes, an area of accountability. This becomes an area where we can not only share pictures and images and videos, but we can gain feedback from one another. We can have those conversations. We can engage with one another in the warehouse. In the warehouse, there are other people who are doing similar things to what you want to do. And sometimes the value will come from me. Other times it will come from others in the warehouse. So we want to make sure you guys get a chance to catch that. Florence, go ahead and hang out for a little bit here. I'm going to see if there are any questions. Let me go back to my main camera here. Let's see if there are any questions. Let's see. Oh, David Hunt is on the live with us. David should be in the warehouse. He should actually click the link and join us in the live room in the warehouse because he's a member as well. But it's all good. Wait, this is in the warehouse? Yes. See, look, he just said, wait, this is in the warehouse. All of the resources that I just talked about are in the warehouse. The warehouse has completely been expanded. This is going to be our signature offer going forward, the warehouse. We will still do the master classes, right, for $67 for your seat. But warehouse members will gain access to the masterclass at no additional cost. Those modules will be made available as additions to the current StreamYard course, to the current eCam course, to the current course creator course. Those are going to be added to those platforms, to that video list for our warehouse members. Whereas others, they can purchase them individually. We want to still make that available to those who want to purchase it individually, but we want to make that clear. You're going to buy a course for $50, or you can join membership for $45 and gain access to 7 courses. You see the difference? Gain access to the resources, gain access to the community. We want to make it painfully obvious that the warehouse option is the option. You can purchase a graphics package for $99 and get 5 different packages, or you can pay $45 a month and gain access to those packages and the 10 other packages that we're currently working on with our graphic designers, because those will be made available soon. You can purchase the eCam class by itself, or you can gain access to all of the courses and the updates, right? Because if you purchase the eCam class, we can't give you the updates. You see? We can't give you the updates for free. We can't give you the updates because you've only made that one-time investment. But because our warehouse members are making that monthly investment, we're going to make good on that monthly investment by adding to those courses, to those platforms. And so I want to make that thing really, really obvious that the warehouse is the option. That is the option that we want to make sure that you select. Another thing that we're going to be doing in the warehouse is where we will deliver our masterclass content. I have the whole StreamYard masterclass. It's already outlined. It's already ready to go. We canceled it because we didn't sell enough seats. Well, I'm just going to make the whole thing available to our Workers Warehouse members. And so from there, they'll have access to it inside the warehouse, and I'll be able to clean it up, bring it out of the warehouse and sell it as its own individual standalone product. But we want to make sure you are able to access all the things that you need in the warehouse. Whatever it is you need to start and level up on your content entrepreneur journey, we want to make sure that it's in the warehouse. Kind of like Home Depot, kind of like Lowe's. It's in the warehouse. Come into the warehouse, you'll find the stuff that you need to DIY that thing yourself. Or you might even find some contractors who are willing to come alongside you and serve as a producer, serve as your thumbnail creator, serve as your coach to walk you through the process if you haven't done that thing before. All those things you find available in the warehouse. Now let me get a couple of questions. Let's see. Tech Yourself says, did you say graphics package? Yes. Yes, I did say graphics package. Is there a preview of the types of graphics? Yeah. There's definitely a preview of the types of graphics. Let me pull that up for you real quick. Let's go to let me go back to the desktop here. All right, cool. We're on that one. I think I made this a little too big. All right, tried to zoom it in so that you guys can see it clearer. But let's go back to my store page. We're going back to the home page, and let me make sure you can see. Let's go back to host plus screen. All right, so here we go. So this is the home page right here, and I'm going to go. I'm trying to show you an example, and so let's just go to the work with us page. Work with us page. Well, all right, I'm not going to let that play. And then on the Work With Us page, you got a number of all the resources that we provide here: video podcast package, remote producer service, coaching, consulting, branded graphics package. Now that one is custom, so you have to pay for that one. But if we go down here, you'll see 5 live stream graphics packages, $60. If I click on that, I think that's going to take me directly to buy it. So I'm going to go back and go to visit store. And I think if we go here, is there a page? No, there's not. Okay. I thought I had them somewhere where you could preview it. So apologies for that. But if I go to, let's go to my YouTube page. Let's go searching for, I think, here we go. How to customize live stream, step-by-step guide. This one right here. So this video right here. Oh no, let's not do that. But this video right here, I do walk you through that entire process. So let's click share, copy that, and I'm gonna put that in the comments just for you, Mr. Tech Yourself. Boom. So that right there is the video. Boom. These are examples right here. These are examples of the comment section. So I'm gonna of what those graphics look like. What I'm doing in the video is I'm walking you through the process of actually taking those graphics packages and customizing them basically putting your own logo on there, putting your own branding on there so that it doesn't look generic. It looks like something that you did yourself. So there we go. So boom, there it is. Graphics on kirkarnugent.com. You can go there and you can purchase your graphics package. That has a little more of the of what it looks like. Maybe that's the page I need to show. Yeah, kirkarnugent.com/graphics. Look at that. I had to go to my own video to find the link. But here's where they are. So we've bundled that package now. So that's they're no longer individual. We don't sell them individually anymore for $30. We sell them as a bundle for $50. And so you can actually go ahead and grab that package if you want. 60 graphics are included. Hopefully Tech Yourself is here, and yeah, hopefully you're seeing it. Definitely needed this right on time. Mig says needed this right on time. I love that. All right, so boom, this will actually walk you through the process, and the chapters are there as well, just to kind of make sure you know where to look for the different pieces. But I hope that that's helpful to you. But yeah, like I said before, you can buy the bundle of graphics for $50, or you can sign up for membership for $45 a month and gain access to not only the current cache of graphics, but in all the growing list of graphics that we will be adding over time. So I'm currently working with my designers to create another 5 sets of graphics, generic graphics, and then I'm going to work with them to create some scenes, some downloadable scenes from Ecamm that you can just take and plug right into your Ecamm and customize them whatever way you see fit, so that you have scenes like this one. You see it, that I've got the thing on the screen. We can see the different things that are going on. I can go back to my host only screen. There are just several different ways that we can get this done. So I'm hoping that that is meaningful to you. All right, let me see. Did we get any other questions? Migs, welcome. So glad that you're here. Man, Migs has been showing up, David Hunt. Thank you so much for pointing that out. But Migs has been showing up. So thank you for pointing that out. My guy Migs says, "Aye." But listen, I want to pause here and see. Coaching Corner with Kirk is every Wednesday at noon. It's supposed to be every other. We had a couple people actually message last week asking, how can we gain access? How can we gain access to the free coaching session? Because we do have free coaching sessions, and we want to make sure you guys get a chance to take advantage of that. I'm putting a QR code on the screen right now. This is a QR code that's going to take you directly to get to the Workers Warehouse membership. But if you are interested in a free coaching session, where is that? Where is that file? I know I had it here. I saw it earlier. You know what? You have too many things on your computer. I know I saw that file earlier today. Where is it? That's not it. That's not. That's not. No. Oh, no. I just don't know. I know I saw that file. I just don't know what I did with it. Yeah, that's a BioLink master class. I gotta clear up my hard drive needs to be cleared up. That's what it boils down to. Boom. What is this? QR? That's not it. Whatever. Let me see what else we got. Oh, perfect. Equip Institute put a link in the chat, but I do not see the QR code for the free coaching. So I'm gonna have to try and find that. I don't know what I did with that joint. That's kind of crazy that I don't have it. Yeah. I should have just gone to Canva. Found it in 2 seconds. All right, done download. All right, I see your question, David. I knew you were gonna come with a question. You couldn't just leave it alone, huh? If I look this way, it's looking the right way. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine. All right, cool. So here is the if you would like a free coaching session, this is the one for a free coaching session. So let me just make that big. This is the one for a free coaching session. If you're interested in a free coaching session, this is the one. And this would allow you to come on the show on a day like today, where we would actually have you come and be our guest. So let me know if that is something you're interested in, or just go ahead and scan the QR code. It looks small to me, but yeah, the QR code automatically opens up an email. All you got to do is literally scan the QR code and hit send, and my team will respond back to you with the next steps. So if that's something you're interested in, let us know, and we'll be able to take care of that for you. All right. Okay, so let me see what David's question is. The QR code is also available on prior coaching corners. That is so correct. So because I'm not in my normal space, that's why I don't have the QR codes on the screen right now. I actually don't have that whole coaching corner profile. It's not set up on this computer, which is my laptop, which is what I'm using to stream while I'm here at work. All right, Kirk, I picked up a Sigma 18 to 50 millimeter without realizing that is a APS-C lens. Do you know of a lens in that range for full frame cameras? Yeah. Do you? What camera are you putting it on, David? Talk to me about what camera you're putting that on. I'm interested to. Well, I just want to make sure that I'm not recommending incorrectly. So what camera are you looking to put that on? Because that's going to be critical. Because that APS-C lens will actually work depending on the camera that you're looking at. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know. What camera are you actually looking to put that on? That's going to help me to be able to walk you through what are some of the next steps, or what are some of the options that you can get. Because you're saying full frame, but what camera do you have? All right, so hopefully he hears that, and he'll be able to respond. There are 11 of you on the live today. I want to say a word of thanks to you for coming through. Yeah, that's the first thing I was going to say. The 24 to 70 is not that far off, and it actually gives you a slightly higher range on the top end. So 24 to 70 is a good one. The ZVE1. Okay. Yeah. So that's still the E mount for the Sony E mount, and I would say the 24 to 70. Now, if you're looking to go down to 18, right? Then, man, I want to say that there's an 18 to 50 that is full frame though. You're gonna pay some coin for it, but I want to say there is one, David. So that's a great question. But I think the 24 to 70, in my opinion, if you don't have the 24, there are certain ranges that you want to make sure you have covered. 24 to 70 is one, and then the 70 to 100 is another. So you want to make sure you have those ranges covered in terms of your lenses. I'm using the 16 millimeter right now, and you know that that's a favorite of mine. Boom. But I'm using the ZVE10, which it does have the crop, whereas I think your E1 is full frame. I believe that's what you're saying, and I believe that's what I'm hearing. So I wanted to just make sure we cover that. Can you show how I can switch my custom layout and overlay in StreamYard in one click on my Stream Deck? No, I can't. Now, the reason why I can't is because you will not be able to do that in one click on your Stream Deck. That's not possible. So, yeah. There are some hacks that will get you. Sorry. There are some hacks that will get you close to what you're looking for, Ibrahim. But it will not do exactly what you're wanting to do. It's just not possible. StreamYard has not opened that up yet. You can't change your overlays with a button. No, there are no overlays that are connected to a hotkey, so there's no way to change your overlays with a button. Now, when you're talking about changing, how can I switch my custom layout? You can switch custom layouts with a button, but you cannot switch the overlay. So I want to just pause there, because a lot of people, I have done some tutorials. I've shared some hacks on how to switch your background image and your custom layout at the same time. You press two buttons on the Stream Deck, but you are not, I want to repeat, you are not changing your overlay. And actually, you're not really changing your background image. Your background image is a PDF. And so you're switching your PDF and your custom layout at the same time. And what that does, it gives the illusion that you're switching scenes, but you're actually switching your background image, right? Which is a PDF. It's a media slot in your custom layout. And you're switching your custom layout to the next one or the one before. You hit two buttons, next PDF and the other custom layout at the same time. Boom. When you press that, it shifts, but it is not changing an overlay. So if you have an overlay on top of your custom layout, then you are actually not going to see that shift. So there's nothing that will allow you to change your overlays in StreamYard with a Stream Deck button. Nothing. So let's just make that very clear. So that even as we talk about some of the hacks and things that get you close, I want to make clear, overlays, however, there is no way to do that. No way. In your custom layout, as you build your custom layout, if you have a media slot as the background and you put cameras on top, then you can shift your custom layout and your background at the same time. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, let's see what we got here. I feel like, yeah. That's a good question, David Hunt, to post inside the warehouse. I would love to be able to respond to your question inside the warehouse. Okay, Mig says, don't be afraid to rent lenses before purchasing too. Yeah, that's a really good point, a really good tip as well. But I do believe that there are some specific things that you can do with the E1, and I want to check on that before I start rattling off lenses that will be good. I feel like I may be the last person to use a Stream Deck. Stream Deck is so clutch. David Hunt says, I love the size of the lens. I have the 24-70, but that lens is a lot lighter than the 18-50. Okay. All right, let's go back here. I think you showed this setup in a video on StreamYard. Now, I did do something similar, but I want to be clear, we cannot change overlays in StreamYard. Yeah, I think I need to invest in this course. You're talking some Jedi live stream stuff right here, LOL. If you're still using Stream, I don't know what you're using now, Migs, but if you're using StreamYard, the course is one way of doing it, but then I also recommend coming right here and joining the Workers Warehouse membership, because I think that's where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. Oh, Chaz Focus says, how are you able to make your comments pop up like this? What platform are you using? What platform are you using? So Chaz Focus, what platform are you using? Are you using StreamYard or Restream? What are you using to live stream? That's going to help me answer your question, because if you ask me the same question I'm asking you, I would say I'm using Ecamm Live Pro. And what you're asking in terms of having my comments pop up like this, that's just a feature of Ecamm. I don't do anything special to get that to happen. Ecamm allows me to pop my comments up, and not only pop them up, Jazz, I can move them anywhere I want on screen. So I particularly want it to pop up right where it is, but I can move it anywhere I want on screen, and it saves it, because that is a function and a feature of Ecamm, which, by the way, is going to be another masterclass that we're going to be doing in the Workers Warehouse. So come to the Workers Warehouse and you'll be good to go. Okay, so let's get in here. Ibrahim says, it's the background. You're right. But can I do let's see here. Looks like some of the comment got cut off a little bit. But can I do that on one button in StreamYard? No. So you can do it with, now, you're saying StreamYard, but I'm assuming you mean Stream Deck. You can do it with two buttons, PDF and whatever your custom layout is that you want to go to next. You can do it with those two buttons. And if you are looking to do it inside StreamYard, you'd have to do it with 2 clicks. You'd have to click next, or maybe even hit the arrow button on your keyboard to go to the next page of your PDF, and then you can click on the next custom layout that you want to go to. So that's how that would be achieved. Chaz Focus says, I use OBS and StreamYard. Okay. Okay. Okay, I use OBS and StreamYard. So OBS, I don't know that you can even do comments in OBS. It's a very weird platform, but OBS is free. Ecamm is not available on Windows. Ecamm is available on Mac only. So that's it. That is a limitation. They have left that space for vMix. If you're familiar with vMix, vMix is very similar in terms of functionality, but in terms of usability, it's way different than Ecamm. But vMix would be the platform that I would look at if I was on Windows. So hopefully that's helpful to you as well. Ecamm is Mac only. Good. Make it pop up from the top. You can do anything you want with comments. I absolutely love the versatility of what we can do with comments inside Ecamm. There's a lot. I hear you over there. Florence, what's good? You're unmuted.
I'm trying to moderate over here. Sorry.
I know. I see you in the chat. You're doing a phenomenal.
Sorry.
For those that are wondering who I'm talking to, let me go ahead and bring her on screen. Yeah. SocialStream.ninja is another one that I really like, David Hunt. But yeah, SocialStream actually works pretty good with OBS, I believe. Actually, it's made for OBS, so that might actually be a really good thing to utilize for comments. So that's a good point, David Hunt. All right, here we go. So this is Florence Donald, aka Equip Institute, one of our moderators here. And so David Hunt, if you're looking at this, you're seeing that we are inside the Workers Warehouse, hanging out in a live room right now, and that's what we can do in the Workers Warehouse. When I go into a live room in the Workers Warehouse, all of the members are notified. Now, it's the middle of the day, so most of them are not going to be able to come through and hang out, but we're Florence, how did you find out? You were notified, correct?
I was looking for the live stream and didn't see it, and I happened to be looking through all of the stuff that you deposited in in the warehouse. I was like, oh my, this is a lot. And
this
happened to notice that it said live 1. I was like, oh, what's going on in here? I'm nosy like that. So I wanted to come see.
I want to say what you're seeing in the warehouse currently, there is what's the best way? How the best way to put that? We're about 40% of the way through uploading everything into the warehouse. So there is way more coming. So if you saw a lot there, you just need to know there's way more coming. All right, let me see. What platform are you hosting your membership on? Kajabi. Kajabi is where our membership is. Thank you for that question. K-Walk Comedy. K-Walk Comedy on the line. What's going on with you? Thank you so much for being with us today. Always appreciate you coming through. Ibrahim. Chaz Focus is thanking Ibrahim. I love the back and forth in the community and in the chat. I love that. Always good. But yes, we're using Kajabi, and if you want to get a free trial for Kajabi,
I dropped the link in.
That's correct. Florence just dropped that link in the chat for you. So if you want a free trial of Kajabi, there's the link right there. It's in the chat. https kirkarnugent.live/Kajabi. So there is there is a lot that you can do with this platform. Okay. So that kind of gives you a little bit of an overview of some of the things that we're doing in the warehouse. Gives you a bit of a sneak peek. And then, of course, we're coming right up on 5 minutes till we are done with our live show. Huh? Come on. Now, one of my coworkers is coming in right now. What's good, Doc?
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, man.
I'm just seeing if you need anything from me.
No, I'm good.
I'm just checking on you.
He doesn't even know that we're live right now, but that's okay.
I'm
No, you're good. You're good.
Is it okay if I peek in?
Yeah, take a peek. Take a peek. We got my Florence Donald is chilling over here.
Hello,
and
sir.
We got a
Hello,
couple
how
people
are
hanging
you?
out with us online.
I don't even know what a microphone is, man.
The microphone's right
Oh,
here.
you are? Okay.
Yeah. Microphone's right here. So you're good. It's picking you up good, I think.
It
I'll
is.
let y'all have at it.
No, I appreciate it, man. I will. All right. So yeah, that link is in the chat. And see, this is what I mean when I say a lot of people are like, well, you ain't at no work. You're in another part of the house. No, I'm across town at my work studio where there's a number of things happening in the building today. And so I was like, well, I still got to get in my coaching corner. So let me go ahead and go live from here. And since I was here, I figured let me go ahead and bring in the workers warehouse as well because of some of the work that we're doing in that space. So hoping that that kind of give you a little bit of a window into some of what we're doing there. And I'm looking to see if there's any other questions that we can field for you before we close it out today. Florence, you got any
Hey,
questions?
I don't have questions, but may I make a comment?
Sure.
Um, Maybe a little bit of a testimonial. One of the things that I talk about all the time is you get successful by working with people who will support you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very attracted to the right community at the right time for me.
Mm-hmm.
And there are lots of them. We all know that. So really be thoughtful. I will say the fact that this man, like, he'll respond. It's like, why is he responding? He should be with his family. And so I've had to moderate myself because I want to be respectful of his time with his family and his faith and other obligations. But what it does is I know that not only he, but others like David Hunt and other people in the community will respond and share their perspective. And the thing, not only that, it's a safe place.
That's
Remember, public places are not a safe place.
Mm-hmm.
This is a safe place. So you can ask the question, you can share docs, you can be real.
Yes.
You can say, like me, I got these darn Godox lights, just got these things. One of the things I'm gonna be doing on Friday. How do I make them look right? Because I don't know anything about lighting. Give me a computer and say I need it fixed or I need it installed or I need it set up. I can do that. How to make these lights work?
What's happening on Friday, by the way? What's happening on Friday?
Oh, Friday. We have our workers warehouse monthly. I'm going to call it accelerator. He calls it a meetup.
I call it a meetup, but
I'm going to call
I
it
like
accelerator. And our monthly accelerator on the first Friday, and I'm ready because I'm like, these lights have been kicking my.
Come on, hey, we're gonna
get
it.
Because I'm turning buttons and stuff and don't know what they're doing. I'm looking at numbers, don't understand what it means.
Yeah,
it's a whole situation. But I do want to just say it's one of those safe places. It's a safe place, and you can ask a question. He makes himself available in there, and it is, Kirk has said, if you're a coach and you don't have a coach, run from that person who's calling themselves your coach. Please run the other way, because you cannot possibly know everything yourself. It's not possible. So it really is an accelerator to move you forward in whatever it is you're endeavoring to do.
I love that. Yeah, it's Friday. So David Hunt says I'll be there, and we're
All
hoping
right,
that we
Mr.
get
Hunt.
it. We're hoping we get a good turnout on Friday for the monthly meetup. That's what it's called, but I love Accelerator, so we might have to make a change. But we're doing some rebranding on some of the titles and things like that. So Workers Warehouse is the new name of our community group. How it all works is my brand, WERKS, and so Workers Warehouse kind of seemed good. My family and I were driving to Florida for spring break, and I gave them a couple of titles, and they were like, definitely like Workers Warehouse. And the concept behind it, of course, as I shared before, is in the warehouse, stuff is undone. People are at various stages of building out their masterpiece. And you come into the warehouse to find tools, tips, tricks, best practices, resources that are going to help you to finish that product and level it up and then maybe even tear it down and build it back up again. And so in the warehouse, I can share, as she said, it's a safe space, but I want you to know that it's not just a safe space for members, it's a safe space for me. I can share documents that are undone in the warehouse. Whereas I have to finish that document before I make it public and I try to sell that as a digital product. Whereas in the warehouse, I'm like, I'm working on this. I'm just going to put it out here in front of you. You guys can read through it. Maybe you might glean some value from what I have so far. But when I finish it, that's when I'll bring it to market. That's when I bring it to YouTube. That's when I bring it for sale as a digital product on my main page. The warehouse allows me to really, as I said before, back up the truck of value and ensure that you gain access to the wide breadth of my experiences. And you can use that and leverage it to gain a level up for what it is you're trying to do. Secondly, and more importantly, you have access to a group of like-minded individuals who are also on that same spectrum, that same journey that you might be on, looking to utilize content live to be able to grow and engage an audience, to be able to establish yourself as a thought leader in a given space, to be able to set up steady streams of referral-based opportunities. Whatever it is you are looking to do, we will help you to meet that goal, reach that goal in the warehouse. All right, let me see what we got here. Several other comments coming through. I love that. Well, love that as well, man. But yeah, we are right at time today. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way. That's why people are starting to knock on the door here, because they recognize I've got some other stuff that I need to jump into. But I want to say a word of thanks to all of you for coming and hanging out today. We'll probably do this again next Wednesday. We'll probably do it a number of more times, and hope that you guys will come and hang out. If you have questions, we'll answer whatever questions you want. When we don't have a guest here on the Coaching Corner, but several people are signing up. So Coaching Corner, we're going to have guests coming back pretty soon. We're excited about that. We will have our morning motivation on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays and for the foreseeable future. We had to clip off the Monday and Friday because I have some other obligations on those days. And then, of course, just making it easier for me to get away if I'm going to be gone for the weekend or something like that. So Mondays and Fridays, we clipped off. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Of course, the Wednesday one is produced. Tuesdays and Thursdays are live. So I want to make sure you guys get a chance to hang out with us there. Why I Go Live podcast. We've got several interviews scheduled, but we don't have anything ready to go. So again, this week, we're just going to be running a replay. But then we also have, like I mentioned before, the Coaching Corner. And in this space, if you are interested in getting a free coaching that's another one. A free coaching session. This is the flyer, and the QR code is there on the flyer. So scan that QR code, and it will immediately send an email to my team, and we will get you back the information on how you can gain a free coaching session, and that will drop you right here on the show with me for in one of those subsequent weeks. So that's it. That's all the items that we have for today. I'm looking in the comments. Kirk, in the last week, I crossed over 4K hours. We're going to celebrate that on Friday in the warehouse, David Hunt. That is absolutely awesome. That is awesome. So you now have I think you have your subscriber count. Now you crossed over 4,000 hours, which means you're on your way towards monetization. Am I correct? We're celebrating that, David. We are celebrating that. If I had my triggers here at work, I would be hitting the buttons right now to drop bombs, to do the applause, to do the cheers, to do all of the sound effects, because we're celebrating with you, man. That is absolutely awesome, David. For a lot of people, the 4K hours never happens. I can't tell you how many people are stuck at, over 1,000 subscribers, maybe even 1,200, 1,500, but they can't meet that 4,000 watch hours in a single month. And so they're struggling to get to that monetization level. So this is not a small feat. This is major. We want to celebrate with you, David, on Friday. We want to celebrate with you today as well, but I got to run. But we're definitely going to take some time out on Friday to really celebrate with you on this achievement. Fam, I want to say a word. So, Florence, hang right there. I'm going to just disconnect online real quick, and then we'll we'll finish our conversation, because we can do that because she's in the warehouse. You see, this is how it works. This is how it all works. Is get in the warehouse, you're good to go. But I want to say a word of thanks to all of you guys for coming through and hanging out with us today. It was a good one. It doesn't have to be long. 1 hour, from noon to 1 p.m. in the Central Time Zone, the Lord's Time Zone. It's your boy, Kirk Nugent. I want to say this to you. Your live stream is your digital storefront. That's correct. Let me say it one more time. Your live stream is your digital storefront. Remember the storefront? People used to window shop. They used to look in and see what you got in there, The digital storefront. In fact, people used to lease space in their storefront. Let's say you had a storefront on Front Street, USA. You used to lease space in the storefront so people could kind of showcase what they have. And I'm saying to you, your live stream, sir, ma'am, your live stream is your digital storefront. There's no better way to go from busy and broke to peaceful and paid than for your ideal customer to see you do your thing live. And when they see you do it live, they don't need the taste test. They don't need the ad campaign. They are ready to book the business because they saw you do it, and there's no way you could have faked it because you did it live. So that's what we want to teach you to be able to do here. It's your boy, Kirk Nugent, the Geek Speaker Preacher. Thankful for your time and attention today. This was another great coaching corner, and we will see you around these internet streets or in another video. Later, fam.